He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this defense is circling early. A pick 6 there, and they are off to the races here this first quarter.
And, partner, when you get off to a first-quarter lead like this, it really frees you up defensively to take some chances, really apply some heat. And that was just a tremendous play to pick that ball off and bring it back for a score.
Butker now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They'll run here with a rookie.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Tackled on the play by Cameron Thomas. Now it's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Laube.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Davante Adams with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And it's 17-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep.
Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Now this is a feeling I can relate to all too well. Deflation on 3rd and short. Excellent coverage. Took away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for, the quarterback. And he used his legs to hot-foot it for a first down.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 2.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes going to throw. That's to the former Cardinal and Raven. It's Hollywood Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. 23 yards, the pickup there.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Well, a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a deep break. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now here's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On the toss, Madison. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Minshew sets to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out.
Madison will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position and only one play to score it. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
These two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the Chiefs who got the road victory there, so now looking to claim the season series at home in KC.
Open man, it's the tight end Kelce. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throw right side, going to be caught by Hardman. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Locates Hardman for another catch.
And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try for the 1st with Pacheco.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Rashee Rice,
His 6th touchdown of the season.
and the Chiefs add 6 to their lead.
Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is now 13. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raiders offense and Devontae Adams set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground with Madison.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Now Minshew.
That is caught.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the...
Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On the handoff, it's Laube.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Trenton Simpson firing in and sticking him for a loss.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Here's Minshew. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Cameron Thomas.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Already up 2 touchdowns. How about that drive killer of a sack there to add to their good play? This offense coming away with no points now when some kind of score was desperately needed.
It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, When you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And now here come the Raiders.
And they'll start with great field position, trying to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10 here.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
They'll get this underneath to Madison. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
Here now, 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Laube. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Here's a give to Madison running right. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Michael Mayer.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders have got it back to within a score.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it was finished off by a Michael Mayer touchdown grab.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Able to find Gray here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
And Hardman's going to pick up the Chiefs' first down as the tackle made down at the 33.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Automatic first down.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 13. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it culminates in a Travis Kelsey touchdown. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Going to take a shot for Gallup, and that's caught inside the 30. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. A number of great games coming up this holiday weekend. Of course, we begin tomorrow. The second ever Black Friday game. The Raiders, Chiefs from Arrowhead. Then more good stuff to follow later in the afternoon. One good one being under the dome in New Orleans, where it'll be the Saints taking on the LA Rams. And lastly, on Sunday Night Football, this will be one to tune in for, as they've got a good one lined up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Buffalo Bills. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 30-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Mahomes going to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, the out route. He finds Hardman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Noah Gray. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Here's Madison running left. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line.
The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the 1st half. They've extended their lead so far here in the 2nd half. I don't know, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of a team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches,
up a little bit.
Just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey.
A quick throw caught by Rice.
No gain on the play. And it's 2nd down. The tight end in motion right. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end, Gray.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Minshew sets to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This is Alexander Madison out of the backfield with it.
And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now Minshew.
That is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's A.J. Cole now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now Mahomes.
That one caught by Rice.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
At the Raiders' 35-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco.
And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Rice. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 9-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Raiders heading out to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
A carry here for Laube. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's Minshew. And that's complete to Adams. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now back to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. It'll be Minshew again. It's Myers again with another catch. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw out left, caught by Mayer. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Back to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And this offense on third down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throw left side, completion to Rice. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Mahomes to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for
Neutral zone
jumping.
infraction, defense.
And that flag accepted.
Still first down.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Here's Pacheco once again.
And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
It's caught here by Adams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A gain of 14. And the Raiders first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
They'll look to throw again.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Minshew sets to throw.
That's to Bowers once again. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. 2nd down and 8.
Now Minshew. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Again, Minshew looking to throw.
Pass complete right side to Bowers.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Over the middle, hooks up with the tight end Bowers.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
From the gun, Minshew to throw.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught 11.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Davante Adams with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two.
And Minshew will throw for it.
That's caught at the 2. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
2nd and 11. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Chiefs, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get to stay home again next week.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.